brought to you by Dabur Special Jasmine Hair Oil. Make har ek din special.
नमस्ते, स्वागत छ कार्यक्रम लाइफ इज ब्यूटिफुल मा राइट हियर ओन्ली अन कान्तिपुर टेलिभिजन। लामो समयदेखि सिनेमा निर्माण, निर्देशन तथा लेखनमा समेत महिलाहरूको सहभागिता प्राय शून्य नै देखिएको छ। त्यसमाथि पनि एसिया प्रान्तमा यसको न्यूनता हुनुमा सामाजिक र सांस्कृतिक धरातलमै निर्मित विभिन्न किसिमको चुनौतीहरू होलान्। तर हाल आएर विश्वको एक प्रमुख सिनेमा नगरी बलिउडको इन्फ्लुएन्स विश्वव्यापी हुनु र एसियामा पनि क्रमशः महिलाहरूमा व्यापारिक निपुणता हुनु र साथैमा समाजको रूपान्तरित सहजताको कारणले पनि होला सिनेमा जगतमा महिलाहरू अब खाली अभिनयको लागि मात्र नभइकन निर्माण र निर्देशनमा समेत सहभागितामा वृद्धि हुनु एक अत्यन्त सुखद समाचार हो। त्यस्तै आजको मेरो ब्युटिफुल गेस्ट हुनुहुन्छ महिला फिल्म मेकर र डाइरेक्टर अल द वे फ्रम इन्डिया मिस रीता दत्त फर द सेगमेन्ट ब्युटिफुल पिपल। Ms. Rwita Dutta, welcome to Nepal and welcome to Life is Beautiful.
Thank you very much and namaste.
So what brought you here in Nepal?
Oh, I came to serve as a jury in the Indigenous Film Festival they're having in Kathmandu. So I'm going to watch film and give away awards.
You are a filmmaker, but what does it feel like to be a jury member in film festivals?
I am not yet a full-time filmmaker. So I don't see myself as a filmmaker as yet. I see myself as a film critic till date. Okay, so being in the jury is nothing new for me because I have been doing this from 2003 or 4. So being in the jury is a tough ball game. Then I realized that if I am a filmmaker and my film is in the competition, what could be the angle of the jury? So I understand the two sides of the coin. That makes the whole thing very interesting. But also being a filmmaker gives me an advantage to see the film technically, to understand how the person has made the film, and to understand the authenticity of it. So that makes my job little interesting.
You were a lecturer in politics, but how come you in film industry?
Well, I liked films and my friends were into films, so I used to, be with them, assist them, and from there I started taking film as an academic subject and started writing about films and everything. So I became a film critic and I have my own journal called Film Buff. It's an international annual journal, and from there I became a member of International Federation of Film Critics. It's called FIPRESI. So it has its juries all over the world. Okay, so we have to go as a jury in different international film festivals. So and from so I was interested in film as a as a subject, but from there I started taking interest into the technicalities of films. So I moved into documentary filmmaking just to give it a try. And I made one 13-minute short documentary, and it was screened in different international film festivals. After that I made a short fiction film which was awarded as the best film in the Hyderabad Film Festival. And now this year I'm planning to make a documentary on the goddess Kali. And also I have few scripts to make it a feature. Maybe next year, because I have my hands full now.
There is no one way to define documentary, but still, what does documentary mean to you?
Well, documentary for me as a filmmaker, it's an extension of my social activism. I like to comment on the social issues that appeal to me. And for me, filmmaking, whether it's a documentary or feature film, is about to change the society. Try some way or the other to leave an impact. Not just entertainment, but also to speak about something very strong, what I want to pass through the future generations. So documentary is a realistic viewpoint of looking into a subject matter, and feature film for me is also documentary, but with in a fictionalized form. So that's the difference for me.
So what made you to establish your own film production?
Because I'm trying to, break the shackle of mainstream film industry. I want to go away from that and make my kind of films. So, which doesn't come to the typical industry entertainment film pattern. So for that you have to have your own production house, and you can get your financiers, you can have international co-productions, so many things are possible. Even actually we were talking about an Indo-Nepal collaboration.
Being a woman filmmaker, how difficult it is to work with the male peers, while producing a film?
Regarding the technicians, the camera person and the editor, there is no problem. At least in Calcutta there is no problem. I don't know about other areas, but see, being a woman, you always draw attention wherever you go, okay? Whether it is academics, whether it is television, whether it is filmmaking, you will draw unnecessary attention, okay? But you should know your way. If you are very strong and you know what you want, you will move your way. So everywhere there is danger, you know how to avoid them.
So tell me 3 tips or 3 important things that you should remember while making a documentary film.
Why only documentary? Why not feature films?
Even film, yeah.
First of all, you have to watch films all the time. That's the way I learned. And you watch classics and then come to contemporary world cinema. If you keep on watching them, you will develop a kind of vision about filmmaking. No film school can give you that. You have to have a camera, go into the field, start shooting. Number 2 is you have to be aware of the happenings in the world. You have to develop the aesthetics of filmmaking by reading literature, classic and contemporary. And number 3 is you should have a very interesting peer group, a friend circle who are of your same wavelength. You should form a group, watch films, discuss about it, discuss about the technicalities. You will learn filmmaking. And with digital technology, it is very easy to make a film now. Don't be afraid, just jump into the project, get a camera, take few of your friends, go into filmmaking. That's that easy. And with the internet thing, you can release your film in YouTube.
These days we can see films in web as well. So how important the internet has been in giving the film exposure?
Oh, it's very important, because see, as I told you before, that we are trying to invent innovative kind of filmmaking with less and less budget, and with the digital technology it is being possible. So there is a system called distribution. So in the distribution system, sometimes young filmmakers with very limited budget, they don't get the opportunity to make a headway into the main distribution system. So these days many of the independent filmmakers are releasing their film in YouTube. We watched most of the films, interesting films, in YouTube, and also they sell it to the online distribution system. So you can pay little amount and download the film and watch the film. That makes the whole distribution system very easy, very compatible, and you can make most out of internet. So it's a very powerful weapon, like nuclear power, if you know the use.
In one line, please tell me why life is beautiful to you.
Oh, it's beautiful because films are there and I'm passionate about film. I live for films, I dream about films, and everything is filmy around me. So life is beautiful.
All the best for your future projects, and thank you so much for being in my show Life is Beautiful.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.